Hi everybody, so today on In God's Image, what we want to discuss today is the topic of choices. So as we know, with everything that's going on in the world right now with the pandemic and things of that nature, we're not decided that we want to discuss what are we going to do in the midst of this pandemic? What choices are we going to choose to make right now that will affect us once we come out of it? So some of the things we've just been talking about is just how we can make the choices right now to develop a relationship with Christ.
Right. A lot of us have made the choice to, do lawn work, fix on our houses, everything else. If we're able to pick up more shifts at work because there's nothing else to do. But the choice to follow Christ is a choice that, God gives you freely. Like, it's up to you to make that choice. We feel like the pandemic has definitely forced us to kind of dial back the things that we do and just overall limit us to, everything. Everything in the world has been limited, but that's forced.
Right.
That's you're forced to, you can't go to the movies, you can't go to the mall to eat out and things like that because that's forced. But you have a choice to sit and read your Bible every day. To what else?
To spend time with God.
Yeah.
Just like when Roy and I was talking, like the gift of salvation is free, but it's definitely a choice you have to make. It's not nothing that God is going to force on you. Now, He may put situations in your life, as like the pandemic, where it gives you the ability to reflect and decide on whether or not you want to follow Him, but He's never going to force you to do it. So as Roy and I was saying with this topic, we need to start making choices right now that's going to affect us when this pandemic is over with. Are you going to make the choice now to, hey, I'm going to take the time to really invest in my relationship with Christ? I'm going to take the time to sit and pray. I'm going to take the time to sit and read my Bible, to just talk to Him, because prayer is nothing but you having a conversation with your Father. So if we take the time now to make good choices, when this pandemic is over with, we'll be able to develop a routine that has God in the midst of it.
Things are opening back up, and people are already making a choice to go to the beach.
Yep.
To go to their favorite restaurant, to take a vacation. But this is the hard part, because maybe you have developed a habit to read your Bible or set aside some time to do some virtual Bible studies, things of that nature. But this is the hard part, because when things start to open back up and the churches open up and the Bible studies on Wednesday resume, are we going to continue to make those choices to go to those things and to maintain that habit? And this is where you challenge yourself, and this is just one of those tests that God likes to give. And are you going to pass the test, or are you going to fail it? And that's a choice. That's up to you. Like, that's up to you to make that choice and decide.
Yep. So we are made in God's image.
Yes.
And we have to make sure that we are making choices that reflect the image of God. So what choice are you going to make? Are you going to make good choices during this pandemic? Think about it.